Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to another tactic testing video. And up in today's video, I'll be testing the tactic Klopp 4-3-3. And the three teams I've selected to test this tactic out with are Liverpool, no surprises there, Leeds, and Barcelona. I thought it was about time I tested a team that are not in the Premier League. And look at this style of tactic here, this formation. I don't know why, it just screamed Barcelona to me. So I'm testing out Barcelona here today as well to see how they'll get on in the La Liga. Well, as I always say, I am not the creator of this tactic. If you're interested to check out the creator of this tactic, then the link is down in the description below where you can find out his tactic there in full. I just test out the tactics, and no surprises, this is based on the Liverpool team under Jurgen Klopp that's been so successful in recent seasons. Not so much this season, but in recent seasons definitely. And if you ever watch Liverpool play, especially under Jurgen Klopp, you'll know they're a very, very intense team, high press. You've got much higher defensive line here as well. The intensity is off the scale with this one. Got four at the back, two wing backs in attack. You've got a ball playing defender in there as well with central defender defend. Sweeper keeper on attack as well. Got three centre mids in here, two Mazzalas on attack, and a deep line playmaker on defend. And we've got three advanced forwards. Also an attacking mentality as well. Underlap left and right. Focus play through in the middle. So it's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one to see how all the teams will do with it. It's very, very attacking. Liverpool and Barcelona, will it be successful for them? Will they win the title for their respective leagues? Leeds as well. Will it be very leaky at the back? It's just a lot going on with this tactic, and it's very, very intense, as I said. Could be a lot of goals, could be a lot of entertaining games. Without further ado, though, I'm going to go on holiday. I'm going to select use co-match tactics, and let's see how Liverpool get on. Well, I have to say the results here at Liverpool have been rather underwhelming. They've actually finished third in the league with their supposed Klopp 4-3-3 tactic here. 13 points off Man United, who won the title. Not expecting that. Man City came second with 90 points. Only 4 points in the Champions League places as well. So, all in all, not great. Probably Liverpool will take third place in real life right now, but this isn't real life. This is FootballManager. If you're a Liverpool manager, you should be expecting to win the league, to be honest. They're definitely by far the second best squad in the Premier League on FootballManager, just behind Man City. So 78 points, even though it's not completely terrible, it's not great, is it? Not great at all. Champions League, got to the semi-final of the Champions League though, but if you know Liverpool, if you're a Liverpool fan as well, you know they get to the final quite a lot of times. Obviously got to the final last year, lost to Real Madrid. Knocked down the semi-final by Man City though. That's certainly nothing to be ashamed of. Man City obviously a great team, so did a quite good Champions League run, although we've seen them do a lot better than that. FA Cup, they won the FA Cup though, so at least they finished the season with some silverware. The Carabao Cup, they got knocked down in the quarter-final by Aston Villa, and they come runner-up in the Community Shield. So, definitely heard of worse seasons for Liverpool. Third in the league, so playing Champions League football next season. Got to the semi-final of the Champions League this season, won the FA Cup as well. So, all in all, it's not completely terrible, but third in the league with 78 points, it just does not look amazing, does it? Let's check out the league table in full here. Well, Darwin Núñez has got 31 league goals. So that's good for him. 11 less than Haaland, though. He's also got the second highest average rating. And Mo Salah with second most assists joint amount of assists in the league with 12 assists there as well. So 24 wins for Liverpool, 6 draws and 8 losses. Let's check out their home record. Well, the home record was rather poor, has to be said. 12 wins at home, 3 draws, but 4 losses at home. Lost at home to West Ham 3-0. What a bizarre result that is. Lost at home to Chelsea 3-2 as well. Home to Man United 2-0. Home to Man City 1-0. So a better home record for Liverpool. And we could be talking about a title winner season this season here. Away record was identical to the home record, isn't it? Yeah, away from home, 12 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses. So away from home did quite well. Lost 4 away from home, but that's nothing to be ashamed of. But home records let them down there, Liverpool. You know, a really good home record there, and we could be talking about a whole different season. So that is disappointing. Let's check out the results here for Liverpool then and see what they got on. Let's see how they started the season. Well, they started the season with a 3-2 loss to Man City in the Community Shield. Did mount a little bit of a comeback though. We're 3-0 down in the first 16 minutes. Came back to lose 3-2, so that would be interesting. They started off the new league season with 3 wins in a row against Wolves, Nottingham Forest and Southampton. And then a poor period there. Lost to Man City 2-1. Drew at home to Newcastle 0-0. And then lost away to Arsenal 3-2. Yeah, it's 3 tricky games, but you expect at least 1 win out of them. They beat Real Madrid 4-3 at home though. Beat Palace 5-0 away. Beat Club Brugge 3-1 away. Beat Leicester 3-1 at home. 5-1 at home, sorry. In October, they had a shocking defeat at home to Man United 2-0. That's disappointing. Any other results here that stand out? Lost away to Real Madrid 2-0. Lost at home to Chelsea 3-2, as I said before. Got knocked out to Aston Villa 3-1 in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Ollie Watkins with a hat-trick in that game. A man who's on fire in real life. beat Palace 5-1 at home, beat Fulham 6-0 at home, beat Leeds 5-4 away from home. What a game that must have been. They actually beat Man City in the FA Cup 5th round on penalties to go on to win the competition, so that's nice. Beat Man United in the quarter-final as well, so had a good run in the FA Cup. Obviously won it in the end as well, beat Man City, Man United. Who they beat in the semi-final? Beat Chelsea in the semi-final as well. And then they beat Nottingham Forest in the final. So they knocked down Man City, Man United and Chelsea on the way to win the FA Cup there. So that's something to be proud of, that's for sure. Losing to West Ham 3-0 though is disgraceful. Got through Juventus, that was one hell of a tie. Beat Juventus 6-1 at home in the quarterfinal first leg, and that's 5-3 away from home. What happened in the Champions League then? They actually played Man City 3 times in 4 games. That's ridiculous. Lost at home 1-0 in the league, drew at home 1-1 in the first leg, and then lost away from home 4-3. And look at that, they see two late goals there as well. So that's disappointing. So, you know, a couple of results going the way of Liverpool there. We talked about a really successful season, but unfortunately they didn't. So I'd say it's underwhelming. Third in the league, 78 points. Won the FA Cup, yes, that's nice, but you expect a little bit better from Liverpool. Let's check out the players in full here then. How did they get on? Well, Darwin Núñez, by far the best player of the season, which is surprising. 47 goals in 47 starts and 14 assists. So he's absolutely flew in his debut season with Liverpool and FootballManager. Mo Salah with 28 goals and 21 assists. 49 goal involvement. That's certainly good. 28 goals, so is that a little bit short for Mo Salah in 56 games? I'd say it's a little bit short, but maybe it's made up for the fact that he had 21 assists. I don't know. Cody Gakpo did well as well. 23 goals and 7 assists. Jota did well when he came in. Luis Diaz, 11 goals and 4 assists. Alexander-Arnold, 14 assists. Van Dijk did all right. Who was the letdown of the season then? Well, Thiago had a poor season, to tell you the truth. Very poor season. 6.72 from Thiago. Looks like midfield pretty much struggled, to be honest. Andy Robertson with 14 assists as well, but not over 6.89 average rating. So yeah, I don't know what to make of it with Liverpool, to be honest. They won a trophy, won the FA Cup, but other than that, didn't do too well. Anyway, let's go check out the next team in the list. Let's go check out Barcelona. Well, I'm doing something different with this video this time round because I feel like, because I always test in the Premier League, so I thought I'd pick a different team here today. And as I said, this formation and this style, I just thought of Barcelona. I don't know why. I think it was because of the midfield here. I just thought of De Jong there as a deep line playmaker and Gavi and Pedri and Mazars on attack. That's why I go with Barcelona, and hopefully it can be successful for them. Obviously, got a great team these days. They look like they're having a bit of a revival in real life. It looks like they've got a great team for the future. You know, likes of Pedri and Gavi, as I just mentioned there. Araujo looks like a top defender as well. Obviously, Lewandowski up front. Never hurts, does it? So yeah, with Barcelona here, obviously in Spain, I know you've got Atletico Madrid as well, but in FootballManager, there's only really 2 teams you'd expect to win the title, isn't it? Real Madrid or Barcelona. So pretty much a 50-50 chance to win the league, I guess you could say. Success for Barcelona, got to win the league title. Especially after Liverpool finishing 3rd in the league. So without further ado, again, I'm going to go on holiday, select use current match tactics, and let's see how Barcelona get on. Before we get started with the results of Barcelona, guys, please remember that if you like the video, hit that like button for me. It's really important for the video to get some more people. And also, if you're new around here, do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and you much appreciate as well. Well, Barcelona actually managed to win their league title, so that is great. It's actually top for a long time, as you see here. They pretty much stumbled over the line, though. Only 2 points clear Real Madrid, and a bit of a poor run of form towards the end, so kind of lucky to win the title in the end, but 88 points plus 64 goal difference. They did really well in the league and won the league title, so that is great. Also, they got to the semi-final in the Champions League, same as Liverpool. Knocked out by Bayern Munich, so that's nothing to be ashamed of. Same with Liverpool, we knocked out to Man City, so done a pretty good cup run there, or European run, shall I say. Barcelona, of course, they got knocked down in the Europa League by Man United, so a lot better in real life, and I think they'll take that, to be honest, in real life at this stage. Semi-final of the Champions League, you know, how far they've been off in the last couple of years. So, yeah, good run there in the Champions League. They won the Spanish Cup as well, so they won a domestic double. And they got knocked down in the semi-final by Real Madrid in the Spanish Super Cup, which I don't understand. Why is there a semi-final in the Spanish Super Cup? No one knows. But yeah, a domestic double for Barcelona. Champions League semi-final as well. That's a very good season, in my opinion. Very, very good season. The only thing better than that is literally winning the Champions League. And I was not expecting that for Barcelona in the first season, to be honest. Anyways, check out the league table in full here. 28 wins for them, 4 draws, 6 losses, 113 goals scored as well, which is nice. 13 of them against Real Betis, 49 goals conceded, so definitely leaky at the back. 8 of them conceded to Mallorca. What is going on? Lost 6 games, lost away. What on earth? Well, unlike Liverpool, all their games they lost were away from home. They lost away to Mallorca 6-1. What a bizarre result that is. Lost away to Valencia 3-1, away to Valladolid 2-1. got battered away to Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid 5-0 and 4-1, and lost away to Sevilla 1-0. So not good away from home against the bigger teams, it seems. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid had a field day. And also away to Mallorca. Don't play this tactic away to Mallorca because they absolutely batter you 6-1. Anyway, let's check out the home record then. The home record must be amazing. Yeah, at home they won 16, drew 3, and lost none. Again, though, they drew at home to Getafe, Cadiz, and Valladolid. So 3 random teams to draw at home to. But anyway, they won the league title, so that's all that matters. Away from home, obviously was not as good. 12 wins, though, only 1 draw, and only 6 losses. So did really well, Barcelona. Really, really impressive. Let's check out their results. We actually started off the season really poorly. They lost 2 of the first 3 league games. You see here, they lost away to Sevilla 1-0 and lost away to Real Madrid 4-1. So it wasn't a great start at all. They beat Villarreal 4-0 at home though. Beat Espanyol 1-0 away. Had a good month in September. October as well, things started to pick up a little bit for them. They beat Real Betis 5-3 away from home. Lost away to Atletico Madrid 5-0 in that month as well. But also beat Sporting Lisbon 5-0 at home. They also lost 6-1 away to FC Copenhagen in the Champions League. So yeah, some very, very bizarre results for Barcelona. When they lose, they get battered. Put it that much. They lose, they get battered. And yeah, to some very, very random teams. Look at that. Look at this goal fest in January though. They beat Almeria 6-2, beat Mallorca 6-2, beat Mirandes 5-2, and beat Sevilla 7-1. What on earth is going on there? They scored 24 goals in 4 games in that period, so average of 6 goals a game. That's not bad at all. Had a good month of February as well, beat Espanyol 5-2 at home. Again, a goal fest in March. They beat Celta Vigo 7-2 at home, beat Ajax 6-0 at home in the first leg of the Champions League. Beat Vallecano 3-0 away as well. Also beat Real Betis 8-1 at home. What a win that is. Beat Dortmund 6-1 at home as well. Some really great results in here for Barcelona. Bit of a poor end of the season, as I said before. Unfortunately, they got a little bit battered by Bayern Munich. Lost at home 3-1 to them and lost away 4-3 as well. Couple of draws in a row there at home to Cadiz and Getafe. They would have lost the league title after drawing those 2 games in a row. That would have been devastating. And they actually finished off the season with that 6-1 defeat by Mallorca. So didn't go out in style, but they did win the league title, so that's all that matters. Also won the Spanish Cup as well. Who did they beat in the Spanish Cup? They beat Athletic Bilbao on penalties after drawing the game 3-3. They were actually 3-0 down in this game as well. They're 3-0 down against Bilbao, and they got a penalty in the 93rd minute, and Frank Kessie converted. Ika Munyan with a hat-trick in this game. Remember him? He's got a bit quiet recently, hasn't he? They beat Real Madrid on the way. They beat Tenerife in the semi-final over 2 legs. They actually beat Real Madrid in the quarterfinal though, over extra time there. So, really good run for Barcelona. Let's check out the players here. Well, best player of the season is not really too surprising. Lewandowski looks like a poor end to the season as well. He got 48 goals in 46 starts and 15 assists. So similar record to Darwin Núñez, slightly better as well. Núñez had 47 goals in 47 starts, I think it was, and Lewandowski got 48 goals in 46 starts. Not that I'm comparing Núñez and Lewandowski, by the way. There's just no comparison. Núñez is a very good player, but Lewandowski is Lewandowski. Roberto Fernandes, who's a player I'm not familiar with at all, got 17 goals and 11 assists in 22 starts. What on earth has happened here? He's on loan from Malaga, and he started off in the Barcelona B. Obviously got promoted by the assistant manager, and he did pretty well. He looks like one for the future, this Roberto Fernandes. Only 20 years of age as well. You know, he's not going to turn out to be any Lewandowski, not for manager anyway, but he looks quite decent. He's done a really good season as well. Ansu Fati with 34 goals and 13 assists. He had a blinding season as well. Ferran Torres, 11 goals, 9 assists. He did pretty well. Ter Stegen did quite well. Pedri with 7 goals and 16 assists. De Jong with 7 goals and 8 assists. Araujo got 7 goals as well. How's little Gavi get on? Not too well. Well, probably the most disappointing player of the season, to be honest. 3 goals and 5 assists and 29 starts for 6.77. Similar to Liverpool, though, the forward players are absolutely shining in this really intense, really attacking tactic. But the defences and the midfield not doing as well. Pedri and De Jong both got in the green rating here for Barcelona, but other than that, not too much is happening. Lewandowski, Fernandes, and Ansu Fati's goals have really taken Barcelona absolutely flying this season. Domestic double, Champions League semi-final, what can go wrong with that? Really successful in Barcelona, decent from Liverpool. Decent at best, you'd say. So at the moment, this tactic's looking successful. What will it do with the final team, though? Let's check out Leeds. Well, here we go. Let's check out Leeds. I chose Leeds because they're a very intense team as well. No Liverpool, though. Let's put it that way. And yeah, I'm very nervous about Leeds' defence here. How many goals are they actually going to concede playing with this attacking mentality? Will their attack bail them out? I'm quite happy with Leeds' attack, to be honest. I think they've got great squad depth up front. You know, they've got Rodrigo, Bamford, Nonto, who looks like an amazing talent. But they've also got the likes of Harrison, Sinestra, Ruta, Somerville, Greenwood, Aronson as well. So lots of squad depth in the forward areas. Hopefully, they can just score enough goals to do well, I guess you could say. What's success for Leeds? I think a top half finish would be quite successful. High mid-table finish, you'd say, be alright, decent. Just hopefully, they don't get relegated. Well, I said a top half finish would be successful for Leeds, and that is exactly what they've done. They finished 9th in the league, so really good actually. Only 2 points off West Ham in 7th place. And also, get this, they're only 5 points off Fulham for a Champions League place. Wow. Wow, a ridiculously tight season again, like it's happened some other times in my tactic testing videos. If you've watched any other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a very strange season again. You know, Liverpool won the title with 76 points. They got 78 points in the tactic testing video here, and they finished 3rd in the league. So, yeah, they finished 1st with 76 points, which is very bizarre. Fulham 4th in the league. Doesn't sound as bizarre as it would say at the start of the season, put it that much. West Ham 7th, Arsenal 8th. Leeds 9th. You know, that's a very good result. I think with that sort of point tally, anyway, 58 points. I think 9th is about right. Just the higher teams here should have got more points, put it that way. But Leeds, 9th place, 58 points, 17 wins out of the season, almost 50% win ratio. I'd say that is really successful with Leeds, to be honest. What about the other competitions? The FA Cup, they got to the semi-finals. Another good cup run there as well. Knocked out by Liverpool, so no shame there. And the Carabao Cup knocked down the 3rd round by Bournemouth. So on the face of it, this Klopp 4-3-3 seems quite successful, really. Nothing outstanding, but seems quite successful. No Leeds players here in the top goal scorers, but Sinestra, 15 assists. That is brilliant. And also, look at the yellow cards. Christensen, McKennie and Tyler Adams make up the top 3 there, all with 12 yellow cards. That's kind of interesting. Well, Leeds scored 62 goals for the season and conceded 66. So, I was expecting more goals conceded than that, to be honest, 66. 62 goals scored is quite good. It's quite good. 66 conceded. Obviously, it's not great. Not great at all. It's actually a joint worst defence in the league, along with Nottingham Forest finished bottom of the league. But with an attacking mentality, though, I was kind of expecting more goals conceded than 66. So I'm quite impressed with Leeds. I'm really impressed with Leeds, actually. Let's check out their home record at Elland Road. Well, their home record, 10 wins, 4 draws, 5 losses. That's quite a good record for a team the size of Leeds. 30 goals scored at home. Only 22 conceded at home. So they did really well at home, actually. Really, really well. Away from home, there's actually much more leaky, of course, they would be. 44 goals conceded. But again, 7 wins away from home, 3 draws, 9 losses. Just looks like a very, very good season for Leeds, doesn't it? Let's check out the results then. Let's check out how they start off the season. Well, they actually start off the season with a great win. They beat Chelsea 2-1 away from home at the start of the new season. Sinestra with the winner in the 92nd minute. That is great. But after that, very poor run of form. They actually win in the next 7 league games. They drew at home to Palace and Fulham 1-1. They lost away to West Ham 3-0. They lost at home to Nottingham Forest 4-0. They did get Nonto sent off after 28 minutes though, but they're actually 4-0 down at that point anyway, so what a shocking result that is. Nottingham Forest finished bottom of the league as well. Drew away to Everton, drew at home to Liverpool 2-2. Lost away to Bournemouth 1-0 as well. So it took a while to get going, despite beating Chelsea 2-1 away in the first game of the season. Managed to get the next win at home to Leicester 3-2, but again lost away to Villa 4-0. But in the month of October, things started to pick up. Some great wins in here, actually. They beat Man City 3-2 away from home. What a win that is. They also beat Brentford 2-1 away from home as well. Beat Brighton 2-1 at home. Lost away to Man United 5-2. The month of January and February seemed to be really successful for Leeds here. They beat Newcastle away 1-0, got through Bolton in the FA Cup, beat Bournemouth at home 3-0. Cracking game, that game of the season, I'd say. Lost away to Liverpool 6-5. What a strange result that is. Got through Morecambe as well, beat Villa 2-0 at home, beat Newcastle 3-0 at home as well, and beat Palace. So January and February was really good for Leeds there. Another cracking game, they beat Brighton 5-4 away from home in the FA Cup quarter-final. Also managed to beat Man United 2-1 at home as well. Then back-to-back 5-2 defeats to Arsenal and Brighton there in the league. Unfortunately, they just lost to Liverpool as well in the semi-final. They only lost 2-1, so that's a bit disappointing. Beat Tottenham 3-1 away from home as well, which is a great result. Beat Brentford 3-0 at home. Also drew at home to Man City. So Man City failed to beat Leeds this season, which is bizarre. Beat West Ham 2-1 at home. Beat Everton 2-0 at home as well. So just a really good season for Leeds. It seems like it really picked up after the World Cup. A lot better than the start of the season for sure. And towards the end of the season was quite successful. They got battered a few times. They also battered some other teams a few times. Some cracking games in there as well. So all in all, just a very entertaining tactic to play with Leeds, it seems. Let's check out the players here. Well, player of the season by a big distance. is Luis Sinestra. 20 goals and 18 assists for him. So he had an absolute blinder, he did. 38 goal involvements in 42 games. That is outstanding. Again, we're following a similar theme here with Liverpool and Barcelona. Not really surprising, but this tactic we're playing. The forward players are shining. No one else is really shining too much. Bamford with 15 goals and 6 assists as well. Pretty much 1 in 2 in total appearances, so that's good as well. Meslier, 45 games, a 7.01 average rating. He did quite well as well. Rodrigo, 11 goals and 5 assists. Nonto with 18 goals and 7 assists as well. McKennie did well with 5 goals and 9 assists. So all in all, I'm really impressed with these, to be honest. Sinestra had an absolute blinding season. And with the tactic as a whole, Klopp 4-3-3. It didn't start off too well with Liverpool, third in the league. They did win the FA Cup though. They did get to the Champions League semi-final as well. So I'd say it's an average season for Liverpool, but it did win silverware, so it's kind of decent. Barcelona won a domestic double as well and got to the Champions League semi-final. Leeds came 9th in the Premier League and got to the semi-final of the FA Cup as well. So all in all, this tactic looks quite successful, at least for these 3 teams at least. So all in all, I'm quite surprised. I wasn't holding out too much hope for this tactic, but I would deem this tactic as a success. Make of it as you will though, guys, and that is the end of the video. Please remember that if you like the video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and you much appreciate as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.